Well, hi. Today I'm going to show you how to make a globe made totally out of chocolate. So first step, you start by blowing a balloon. So you take your balloon and you're going to melt some white chocolate that you're going to pour just a little bit on the top of the balloon, just so you could have like a little cap on it. I'm going to show you for a second. In order for you to have a little something like this. Actually, mine is quite big. You can make yours a bit smaller. But once your melted chocolate sets on the balloon, you're going to press on the balloon so you can you'll be able to pull out the white chocolate. So you just go like this, and you just set that aside. Then the next step, I'm going to show you how to melt some chocolate. You know, you see here, I got some dark chocolate just here, some pistils. What you're going to do, you're going to prepare on this cooking pot. You're going to bring just a tad bit of water. You're going to bring the water to a boil over the stove, and then you're going to put your unmelted chocolate over it on a hot pot bat. Just in order for you to have so you're going to end up with this result just here, like some melted chocolate. You know, you should have once the temperature of the chocolate reaches approximately 45-47 degrees Celsius, your chocolate should be all melted. You don't want to cook it too much, because you don't want your chocolate to burn. So once that's done, you're going to bring it, you're going to try to cool it down. And always, when you melt your chocolate, you always want it to stir it at the same time. So you're going to bring down the temperature, maybe you're going to bring it down to 35-34 degrees. Once your chocolate's done, you take a pastry piping bag. So you're going to you open it like that, making sure that you have a firm handle on it, and you're going to put your chocolate just inside of it. This. So you want to get as much chocolate in as possible. And yeah, you can wipe it a bit. Put it back here. So now here you have your melted chocolate. You know, when you want to fill, when you want to cover the balloon, you know, you probably will have more than this. I just used a little quantity for the example. So you just make sure that you tighten it here so it won't come off on the other end. On the other end, you're going to cut just a little piece so you can have a little hole. You come back with your balloon here, hold a knot, and then you're going to just pour some chocolate all over the balloon. You know, you just want it to be, you want to make sure that you have some all over it. Go like this. And then, you know, as I said, you know, you want to make sure you got some all over it. So don't be scared just to put your hands in it. You know, if as a kid, you know, you like playing with painting and things like that, you'll love that part. You know, you just have to you just make sure that it goes all over, and you just keep a little space over on the top, right next to the knot. So you can add some more, and just as I said, you're going to pour it all over it, and then with your hands, you're going to make sure everything is that your balloon is quite filled with chocolate. Then you're going to use a little stand just like that. And you know, don't forget that melted chocolate works like glue. So if you have a good amount of chocolate on the bottom, and you're going to put your balloon then on the top of this, you know, this is going to work as a stand. So you'll be able to just to present it like that. So I'm going to just set that on the side for now. I'm going to show you the end result. You know, you should be getting a balloon a bit like this. So as I was telling you, you want to make sure that you get some all over it, like on the bottom, and you keep, actually mine is quite filled at the top, but you could just leave a bit of space if you want it to be easier to work at the end. So as I was saying, now you got your balloon just here, and you're going to start the same process. You want to, now my balloon is not on the stand, but you want to keep it. You want to make sure that it stays like that. So as I was saying before, it's more easy to work with and to present it when at the time of the final product. So once all of that's done, you start the same process of melting some white chocolate now. So you're going to melt some white chocolate over the hot pot bath. Once your white chocolate is done, you're going to do the same process. You're going to add some blue powder, food color powder, just like this, to your white chocolate. So until you have the color that you want, the like a bright blue that you'll want to make your ocean. And basically that's it. You just, as I was saying before, you just come back just here. You got your all with balloon filled with dark chocolate. And again, then you're going to start the same process. You go with the piping bag. You just go all around, and then you just make sure with your hands that the balloon's all filled with blue chocolate. And as I was telling you before, here we have our stand. If you put a good amount of glue at the bottom of the balloon, this will stick. So as you present it, it's much easier like that. And then when you start, you're just gonna make a photocopy of a map, and then you're just gonna cut out your continent. So here we have North America. So you just stick it on the balloon with Scotch tape. Stick it over the balloon. And then you will have prepared some white chocolate, but with some green food colorant in it. And then you just go around the contours of your continents. So you just do around the contour here, and then you will have you'll have all the contour of the North America, as I was saying. And then you just go with your green chocolate and you just fill the inside. And pretty much that's it. You start like that, North America, you go to Latin America, and you go to Europe, Australia. Don't forget New Zealand, because people from New Zealand will be happy about that. So, and then, as I was telling you before, we took our white cat that we had before. Once, I'm going to show you this part just here. Once you've done your dark chocolate, then your blue layer over it, and you've painted your continent, what you're going to do is you're just going to do a small hole in your balloon, and you're going to let out the air out of it. If you're lucky, maybe you'll be able to grab the balloon at the bottom, or if